All right, I think it's working. Hey guys, welcome to a new video and a happy new year, because this is the first one for 2025. Hope everything is going good for you. For me, a bit of news. The year hasn't started so great. As you can see here, this is my new locomotion aid. Well, to cut a long story, well, not even a long story, to go straight to the point, I don't know if I spent too much time on the half pipes with my skateboard when I was young, but I had a hip surgery in my early 20s, and now it's been like nearly 30 years and my hip is on the way out. So I need to go for a refurbishment, an exchange, put the old one out, throw it out and put a new one in. So that's involving a bit of waiting time for me, because I have surgery will be displaced from March now. So that means that, well, there'll be no fishing this year, by the looks of things. Maybe this coming winter, 2025, I might be able to do a few videos on the water, but for the moment, most of the videos are going to be sitting on this desk. So yeah, a bit of a bummer, but hey, that's life. So yeah, that's kind of putting a bit of a stop to my season here as guiding for the springtime. I'm hoping to get back in the autumn time. So hopefully it's just a question to be patient, which is quite difficult at the moment. That's why I'm kind of haven't done yet any live streams or produced too much flies, because well, the drive is not really there. By the time I wake up in the morning and go around the house and do just a couple of household chores, pain is coming, so I usually chill for the rest of the day. So yeah, let's get the crappy news out of the way. But yeah, this is the first lure drop video. Now, problem I'm having at the moment to produce enough lures. One is the drive, because I don't feel very motivated at the moment. And second, as you can see, it's super bright out there. It's really, really cold, and it's kind of hard to regulate the temperature in the house for the epoxy to run smoothly. So I'm kind of struggling with that. I gave up the UV resin simply because yeah, they might be okay for trout, but for pike, the teeth are so, they trash the lure so hard that the UV resin is not really up to scratch. So I'm changing back to epoxy, and I'm putting a 2-coat epoxy on the lures. But for the moment, yeah, epoxy is a little bit difficult to apply, so I don't want to waste lures by doing some dirty job on it. So I managed to get a small batch of lures up. I know some of you have been asking me on Instagram and Messenger quite a bit for the lures. So I'm putting them up today on the website. So it'll be first come, first serve. Now the first ones that are coming out, because of my problems at the moment, I haven't got close to doing all I wanted on the shop, so the hooks are on hold for the moment. So I'm trying to kind of limit my expenses. So the lures at the moment will be coming without hook, some with hooks, some without hooks. It depends on the size that I have left in stock. Some of the big lures, they'll be coming with some BKK fangs at the moment. I have them in stocks, no problem. But some others, it'll be written on the website. So for the first batch, because I am not 100% happy with the way the epoxy is looking on the lures, I mean, I'll give you a good close look to the lures. They're looking great. But as an introductory price, I'm going to give you a bit of a discount on the lures. That first batch is going to be with a bit of money off, and because next batch will be coming to the main price. Now, like I said before on videos, I'm trying to source really, really good blanks, and they don't come cheap. They do come from China, but they're not cheap, because the details, the level of details, and the way they're weighted, especially for glide, they are properly made. I've been testing them for quite some time, and I'm pretty happy with them. Now, I'm going to show you a few different models. I have more models coming. They're just painted, but like, yeah, I'm waiting for the weather to improve to be able to do some epoxy resin. Now, the big one that everybody's been asking, I'm going to give you the weight and sizes as I go. I'm going to weigh them, is the big trout. Now, this is a knockoff, a clone. I wouldn't say a knockoff. It's a clone of the Hinkle trout. Now, this is the big one. This is like I'm going to give you the weight on it and the size. But these come with swivel attachment for the hook, so less fish coming off. You get all the fins added to it, so they're like 3D added fins, so they stick out really nicely out of the bait. You see it then better here on the darker background. Now, this is a sinking version. They don't sink too fast. They have a nice little slow sink, which is good because if you want to troll them, you don't need to put too much weight. They'll troll nice and easy at a slow speed. You have a nice S movement on it. But I like to walk them on the reel. Now you want a special kind of outfit for this because let's go back. Now these ones are, measuring it now, they're 28 centimeter, including the tail. And the big one, I'm going to give you the weight right now. The big one is at 275 grams, and that's without the hooks. So that's a kind of a big chunky boy. So that's the first one. That's the big clone of the Hinkle. Now, the other good thing is that you can put the foam uppers there on the website as well. And I usually like to put one between the two fins here and one at the top. And that really bring it to like a really standstill and slow sink. So you can play with that, with the weight that you add on them or the foam that you add extra on them. Now, they come in two sizes. You had the 28 centimeter and this one, it's the junior at 23 centimeter. Exactly the same, but in smaller size, and this one weighing at 130 grams without the hooks. Same thing, swivel attachment for the hooks, and you get the added fins on it as well. Now I'm working now at the moment on some rainbow ones and some tiger trout ones. There'll be different models. So that's the two. And I'm staying in the clone of the Hinkle. We have the Hinkle Shad clone as well. This is like a really favorite of mine because it caught me so many fish. It's just the perfect shape for bream here in Ireland. It has just that superb profile. And again, with those lovely fins that stick out, they give you a really nice profile in the water. Now, this is a kind of a rock bass coloring. Again, comes with swivel hook attachments, so that'll give you a nice help for the pike not to throw that bait too easily. These ones again, medium sink. You can see the break they have, like a really nice side to side. Now these ones on the reel, they behave really nice. Now this one I don't really troll that because it's kind of a bit of a waste. I like just to walk it on the reel. Really nice movement. Going back to the, if you want, I'll show you a bit. This is the trout, and this is the shad. So you can see like a lot more angle into the shad, so something that'll break off more sharply like this in the water. Now the shad, like the trout, comes in two sizes. Now that's another color that's done super well for me. This is a little one, and again just a little bit of foam on top, and you get that to be like a really slow float, and it's an absolute delight to fish. Now that's a really good color that worked for me. It's kind of a bright yellow on the top and a kind of silvery scale and bone belly. Again with this nice fins that really stick out, gives you a really nice profile. Angle is the same as the big shad. There's no difference. It's just the size is smaller. Did I give you the weight on the big shad? I'll give you again because I can't remember if I weighed it. The big shad comes at 140 grams, which is well manageable by most modern rods. And the small shad comes at 65 grams. These are without hooks. Now, others, I have some nice little glides as well. These ones, that's a new kind of shape and form that I brought in. Again, they come with the bristle tail in the water, give you that movement when you pull the lure, they kind of collapse and open back up on the paws. Gives you a really nice natural look. Now these comes, I choose to go with the uncut version because I kind of like a lot more the uncut version. I started doing that on my own resin glides. These ones will be coming for sale soon too, whenever I get my arse moving to make them. But you have the choice with that. You can either way keep it full on like that, or you can cut it with a pair of sharp scissors. It cuts fairly easily, and you can shape it to a fish tail more. But I really like the full tail because it gives you that vibration. It's nice bristle thick tail as well. Slight break on these ones. You see, it's not a huge break, so it wouldn't be like a chop glide. That's been more like a search glide. Nice long movement, fairly narrow but long. Again, comes all in kind of a slow sink because I like to be able to play by putting the foam on top and weighing them at a different pace. Now, that's the color I have. First color coming out as a kind of a nice purple head, bluey, pink belly. That'll be one. And then the other type of glide that I have, these ones are a little bit different. They come with a silicone tail. Kind of nice movement in that tail. And these ones are particular because they are cut straight. There's no angle in the articulation. Just something different. They don't behave much different. It still is a glide. It still is kind of a sinking glide. Comes again with rolling swivels for the attachments. Which is a really great help on big lures like that, and 2 coats of epoxy. This is a kind of a mocha that I do. A nice color here for the water that we have. Again, a kind of coffee and cream kind of color, and a slight orange belly. These have been doing really well for me too in that color. So I'm mostly doing colors that works for me. And if you have a suggestion of a pattern that you want included, just put them in the comments below. It'll be good for me to know what you want, and then yeah, you can get what you want and not what I feel like painting. So these are the first few. Like I said, I don't have that many at the moment, but they'll be coming on nice and slow. So again, I'm going to give you the size and length and weight. These are 22 centimeter with the tail, and they're coming at 112 grams without hooks. And these guys here, this boy, these are really nice. I like them. These ones come at 20 centimeter long and with a 82 gram without hooks and 2 coats of epoxy. So that's it. Yeah. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Really nice. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. So yeah, I'll be doing quite a few videos from my chair, unfortunately. But I have quite a few things to cover this year. So techniques and lures and flies and ways to fish them. I know you guys really like to know techniques, and I'll be doing quite a lot of that. So stay tuned. And if you have any suggestions for future videos or upcoming things, from my desk, not on the water. Yeah. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, where I kind of sometimes put stories. I'm kind of gone off Facebook because it's gone crap. I don't like it anymore. But yeah, I'm kind of still hanging slightly to Instagram, but most of my content is on YouTube now. So thanks for watching. Thanks for the subs. And yeah, see you. Bye.